24 hours after a massive fire destroyed their homes at a Northwest Jacksonville apartment complex, nearly a dozen families spent the day picking through the charred remains and moving into new units. We first brought you the fire at the Callaway Cove Apartments as breaking news last night during the 10 o'clock news. It left 3 children and an adult in critical condition. News since 6, News for Jax reporter Eric Avanier spoke with one of the people forced from his home by the fire. And Eric, sounds like he and his family had a really close call.
Yes, his name is Michael Smith, and last night he, his children, and his pregnant fiancee all ran out the door with just the clothes they had on. In fact, his fiancee was transported to the hospital for precautionary measures and has since been released. Right now, that family is simply trying to rebound from yesterday's disaster. Less than 24 hours after this fire erupted inside this Callaway Cove apartment building, Michael Smith and his family are moving into a different building that was just renovated. Their previous apartment was badly damaged by this blaze. Smith says he was asleep when his wife told him there was something on fire.
When I opened the door, the whole building was in flames.
As he and his family escaped their apartment with just the clothes they were wearing, he says he looked over and saw several neighbors who were badly injured.
They was bringing out the young lady and the kids, and all their skin was like literally dripping and melting off.
The victims he spoke of were last listed in critical condition. Meanwhile, damage to his family's apartment was so bad they could no longer live there.
All my newborn baby stuff, my unborn child stuff, like everything in there is completely gone.
This is the newly renovated apartment on the other side of the complex they've been moved into. Even with the roof over their head and escaping an inferno without injuries, the family still has a road to recovery after losing most of their possessions.
It's been extremely stressful trying to figure out where I'm going or what I'm doing or how I'm going, you know what I'm saying, get there, but everything has been pretty much falling into place.
Despite dealing with the stress, Smith still puts a smile on his face in front of his children, and our camera captured that smile carry over to his son. Now, Smith went on to tell me that he always knew his life could change at the blink of an eye, and last night's fire was a perfect example of that. Now, coming up at 11, you're going to hear from his cousin, who also lives here in this apartment complex, and why she had some worries about trying to evacuate the property. I'll have that coming up at 11. Eric Avanier, Channel 4, the local station.